sleep session. I was going to do a pork belly roast, but I was overridden because somebody in the family wanted to have a custard slice. So we discussed it and we're doing custard slice. Not what I wanted. Okay, this is a recipe from my mother. It's very simple dessert to make, and honestly 20 minutes max it's up and it's ready to eat. The lattice biscuits, now when my mother used to make it, she originally used to use Sayo biscuits, but these are lattice, we find they work a little bit better. We're going to have 4 cups of milk. We're going to use some custard powder. Put in some caster sugar. If you're a little bit against that sort of refined sugar, you can use an organic coconut sugar. So either one is fine. And we're putting a little bit of vanilla essence. I would prefer to use the vanilla bean paste, but it is like 10 times the price, so that will do for this. An orange, icing sugar. I put the shiny side down to start with. Ooh, shiny. Okay, and you actually go through and just line up the biscuits. I'll show you in a minute. So the base of the tray is covered. This really is a very, very simple dessert to make. Broken biscuit, put you aside. I've just cut the ends off 3 of the biscuits because it doesn't fit otherwise in the bottom of the tray. Okay, so that's what it looks like. We're going to have 4 cups of milk. Now it doesn't have to be exact. For people who know me, they know that somewhere thereabouts is about right. Now I don't know if anybody's actually made custard powder or you normally buy it, but if you buy it in a powdered form, it is ridiculously easy to make. 4 tablespoons. This is not a tablespoon, so I'll throw a little bit extra in. I'm going to go for the organic coconut sugar today. Put in a tablespoon. One of the things I do encourage you to do when you're cooking is taste as you go along. And we're putting a little bit of vanilla essence. We give this a whisk. Okay, just so we dissolve the sugar and the custard powder. And that's all it really needs to start with. That's the mixture you're looking at. And that goes into the microwave on high for 2 minutes. Alright, so while that's going on, we're going to take an orange. We're going to grate a little bit of the orange. We're going to grate the orange because we want the zest. When the custard's ready, we're going to pour it here over the biscuits. We're going to put another top on, then we're going to make an ice and sugar mixture. Now you can play around with that, and you can actually do as I'm doing. I'm going to use lemon and orange, or you could use passion fruit. You can use whatever you want. When you make the mixture, and I really encourage you to play around with these recipes, you might want to add in some coconut butter or coconut cream, whatever suits your taste. Everything that I make or that you make, you should be able to vary. First 2 minutes is up. Take it out. The still is still very, very runny at the moment, and that's fine. Expect that to be like that. You give it a stir, and back into the microwave for another 2 minutes. Icing sugar. Because other people are watching, I'm just not going to tear this open with my teeth. I'm going to actually look at that. How sophisticated. Now I mark it. And I guess that's a cup and a half, something around that amount. One of the things that is easy to use and have in the house is just a bottle of lemon juice. Now, don't put too much with the icing sugar because this goes running very, very quickly. And then I'll take the orange zest, stir that around. That may be enough. The second 2 minutes is finished. Once again, quick stir. Back in. The custard mixture will actually start to get quite thick. We don't want it so thick that you can throw it like a rock, but we do actually want it thick enough that it will set into the biscuit. Now you can start to see, this is starting now to thicken. Alright, see that in the spoon? And that's why we actually, on the whisk, that's why we actually are stirring it so it doesn't settle on the bottom. And probably a minute and a half will be enough. But I'll put in for 2 and just keep an eye on it. In future episodes, I will be making Dutch croquettes. I had a great time making them last time with my two nephews, Kai and Nico, my guys. And I'll also be doing a version of a stroganoff for my sister-in-law as a cat. So we'll be doing that. Plus we'll be making some Dutch gehaktbal, as they're called. Really it's a meatball, but it's got eggs and it's got cheese and capsicums and onion and a few other things in it. So there's a few things coming up. I'll look at that for a beautiful consistency. And now comes a very, very delicate part. It's my idea of delicate. I'm actually just pouring this over the biscuits now. For everyone who actually knows me, that they'll know that my idea of delicate is like a sledgehammer. So now that's what it looks like. Then we take the biscuits, we just place them on the top, trying not to burn our fingers. And just break off the corner so it fits in there. We take the icing sugar and we just drizzle that over. Okay, finished product. But that now goes a bit of plastic over that, a bit of Glad wrap, put that in the fridge for what, 2 hours, 3 hours, and then you just take it out and slice up how you want to use it. Alright, I'm back again. I've just taken this out of the fridge. Now it's been there for about 2 hours. Now, I mentioned earlier that you can have this with cream or ice cream, whatever you like. I had pre-made some whipped cream. Now this whipped cream is basically you take the cream out of the jar, out of the container, pour it in, add in vanilla essence and sugar to your own taste and beat it until it's into a firm mixture. Voila, ready for the taste test.
Wife approved.
Okay, we're done. See you next week. The other thing I encourage you all to do is, I know a lot.
You forget something.
Yeah.
Whoops. Nobody saw anything.
Thank you for the 2 people that liked it, myself and my wife.
My thumb isn't in focus.
Oh no, an unfocused thumb.